Iverson outside. Baylor against Davis. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for Utah. And that one's good by Baylor.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Now here's Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Iverson.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And both free throws good for Iverson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Baylor. Mutombo inside. He's guarded by Howard. Another shot, and Davis sends it back. But they recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan the pass to Unseld. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Unseld's got his second basket of the night. Davis against Baylor. On the wing, Davis lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
Baylor against Davis. Knocks it loose. Jordan kicks to Payton. Davis against Baylor. The 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And there's the pass to Davis. Over Baylor. And Davis can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Mutombo. For Davis. And the basket by Mutombo.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Here's Davis. Another 3 for Denver.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
This is a 2-1 from 18 feet away. Tries again. Pass to Jordan. Over Wade. Jordan's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Iverson passes to Reed. And it's Wade penetrating. Offensive rebound. Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Utah's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The shot by Baylor, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. Baylor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Wade passes to Howard. Over Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Here's Baylor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Baylor's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Wade still looking for his first bucket in this one. And stolen by Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard.
And you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Inside Baylor. Elbow shot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game. Throw good, Jordan.
For some, he is the GOAT. Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, legend, arguably the best player of all time. That's a debate for another time, but the epitome of greatness is for sure.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Good work defensively by Baylor.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now here is Davis. 8 points for him. Back to Howard. Kicks it out to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Iverson. Following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Iverson passes to Wade. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Utah.
Payton looking it over. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist from Payton. Baylor's got 12 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Wade dishes to Davis. A shot. No good. Good work defensively by Baylor. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Howard. Wade outside. And it's sent back by Mutombo. They retain possession. Here's Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Still Nuggets ball. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. 10 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Payton against Iverson. Payton passes to himself. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Iverson kicks to Davis.
Jazz foul. Westminster. That's his first personal foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. Howard, the pass to Iverson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here is Davis. 10 points for him. High arcing shot. They recover it and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Paul Pierce is checked in for Utah. And so Howard nails both of them. 1:33 left in the first. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Payton against Iverson. And the pass to Pierce. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Howard against Baylor. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Iverson. Second shot opportunity. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Utah making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Jazz leading by 7. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Man, I like watching Wade get up for the dunk. You know, he's in the twilight of his career, but still showing how high he can get on those slams. Impressive.
Here's Jordan. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. Now here's Iverson. On deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. Back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Jazz leading by 8. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Michael Jordan. Baylor is out there with Payton, and it's Mutombo, and it's Unseld in at the 4. Now, here's Wade, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Iverson with the ball. Baylor picks him up. Iverson kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Good D by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now the dish to Jordan. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis down low. Baylor defending. Reed dishes to Davis. Allen Iverson on the wing. Covered by Payton. Iverson passes to Howard. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz leading by 8. Baylor kicks to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
You know, even when Jordan gets hit while penetrating, I mean, he just stays with it. Great stick-to-itiveness. You cannot corral this guy.
Now here's Wade. He has 6. He feeds it to Reed. Utah with the rebound. Unseld's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Davis, the pass to Howard. Kicks to Wade. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Payton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Davis finds Howard. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time called here as the Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So tall, I think I might got still. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, 4 wheels. Up against the wall, half box hill. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, have to roll the dice and swap. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Iverson kicks to Davis. Pass to Wade from deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 12 points for Wade.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Baylor.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
They get it back. Here's Unseld. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Reed. It's Davis on the wing. Over Baylor. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Davis. For Utah, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. Now, here's Baylor. 14 points for him. Here's Payton. And he gets it to go from the high post. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the Raps. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Jordan against Wade. The offensive rebound. Mutombo back.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
The Nuggets trail by 11. And here's Wade. 12 points for him. Passes it to Iverson. Mutombo grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Iverson following the basket by Elgin Baylor over Payton. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Iverson. Jazz have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Wade against Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Back to Iverson. Davis surveying the floor. The feed to Howard. Mutombo with some nice D.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Baylor passes to Unseld. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Wade passes to Davis. Back to Wade. Pocket 6. Over Jordan. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Iverson kicks to Davis. Bobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stop the alley-oop. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Down low, here's Baylor. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Unseld. He's got 9. Baylor passes to Unseld. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here's Denver. Trailing by 17. Davis with it. 12 points for him. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Baylor. Pass to Unseld. Payton against Iverson. Payton outside. Here's Unseld. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. On the wing, Iverson. Covered by Payton. Iverson, no luck. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. The shot's good from Jordan.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Iverson against Payton. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here is Davis. From the arc. Utah with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Left side, Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Davis. Off target with his 3.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Willis Reed. The Jazz have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
It always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
Payton the bounce pass. Jordan the pass to Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here is Howard after the basket by Utah. Wade up top. Ball's not loose. 5 on the clock, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. So it's Utah now. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Mutombo. Baylor against Davis. Baylor kicks to Jordan. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down. Jordan's got 21.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Fires from 18. Here's Howard. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Inside. Here's Baylor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Baylor's got 18 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. With the teardrop, Reed misses. Jazz leading by 22. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Payton attacking. That shot is off. 1 second left. No good that time. And so it's Utah. a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Well, for Utah, they really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their stamp on this game in a hurry and are showing everyone right now they want to move on. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts up. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn.
Oh, buzzer.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Howard is out there with Reed. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Davis in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Baylor, and Baylor throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, once Baylor gets into a groove the way he has tonight, he can absolutely carry the load on offense.
Iverson passes to Howard. Outside, Davis. Over Baylor. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Jazz. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Baylor, no good on the free throw.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Jam. To the paint. And Baylor throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Davis. He kicks to Howard. Now the pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Mutombo's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Davis finds Howard. Back to Davis. Shoots the three. A if they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Count that one. Mutombo's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Howard, the pass to Wade. Over Jordan. A rebound by the Jazz. Unseld's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dishes to Payton. And they double up Payton. Jazz passing it around. The shot's good from Jordan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Mutombo. Tries to save it. Wade against Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wade with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Wade kicks to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Payton dishes to Mutombo. Payton against Iverson. From 17 feet out. Second chance effort. And Mutombo finishes inside. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Wade penetrating. Reed the pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Howard. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Elgin Baylor to the free throw line. Baron Davis picks one up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Baylor, no good on the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Nuggets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
To the middle. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Jordan with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Denver. To the paint. Here's Howard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Jordan the pass to Unseld. Payton outside. Softly drops in the floater. Payton's got 14.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Reed misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fin guys off and get those rebounds.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Baylor's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now Payton, he's got 16. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Elgin Baylor. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Pierce is checked in for the Jazz. Scott comes in for Gary Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Floyd, defended by Scott. To halt the run. Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you try to look for weaknesses in Towns' game, but really not much there to speak of, particularly at the foul line, where he's been terrific.
And Towns drops them both. Now here's Pierce. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Scott. Fires the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Stackhouse the pass to Richmond. Floats one up. It's good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Richmond against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy. Right through the air and on top of your head.
Richmond with the bucket.
Kid works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He Lobs up the alley-oop pass. Richmond with the steal. Here's Floyd. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then reeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
On the free throw, no good. Utah is shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Vandeweghe, and the rejection by Towns. To the wing right side. Here's Stackhouse, and he jams it with authority.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Goodrich passes to himself. Outside, Scott. Just 4 to shoot. And nothing is falling for him right now. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. He's covered by Goodrich. Passes to Stackhouse. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. That shot off. Excellent D there from Goodrich. And here's Pierce. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped. Here's Floyd. Right wing. Here's Stackhouse. Another 3 for Denver.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Scott the pass to Goodrich. Poked loose. Pass to Ford. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the Nuggets making a change here. Drummond's checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the 3rd. White with it. On the wing, Goodrich. Trying to end the drought. Denver grabs the miss. Outside, Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 19-foot shot. Goodrich, that's good.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Feeds it to Drummond, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Jordan the pass to Baylor. Here's Mutombo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Utah, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. And here are the Nuggets now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iverson outside. Got a piece of it. The drive by Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Iverson outside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. And so it's Utah ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. White is out there with Goodrich. And it's Unseld in at the center position. And the dunk by Iverson. Now White. There's the pass to Unseld. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Denver's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Iverson. Banked in off the glass. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Nuggets, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Iverson. And Utah making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's White. Over to the wing. Inside. Randolph can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 21. Sweet little floater.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside, White. Pass to Baylor. Here's Vandeweghe. He's guarded by Davis. Shoots it up. And he overshot that one, missing. Nuggets have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Back to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Jazz making a switch here. Jazz leading by 19 points. Baylor kicks to Payton. And they double up Payton. Down low. Here's Unseld. The shot misses. Great D that time from Howard. Wade outside. Pass to Howard. Iverson dishes to Howard. And Davis now top of the key. And it's Wade in the corner. Got a piece of it. Baylor with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Unseld. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Howard. Davis against Baylor. Lets a floater go. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Iverson against Payton. And it's sent back by Howard. Iverson outside. The pass to Wade. Back to Iverson. Bobbed up there for Howard. And the turnover again by Denver. A different look for Denver. Stackhouse comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Richmond in for Davis. And Utah also making a switch. Heinsohn's checked in. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mutombo. Payton against Iverson. Payton passes to Heinsohn. Reed with the steal. Here's Stackhouse. It's Richmond on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Heinsohn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Dwayne Wade's checked in for the Nuggets. Davis comes in for Richmond. And so he makes both from the line. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Iverson against Payton. Back to Wade. Deflects the pass and stolen by Jordan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Jazz also changing it up. Pierce comes in for Baylor, and it's Scott in for Gary Payton.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Floats one, and it's blocked by Scott. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Floyd, defended by Scott, and stolen by Scott. Passes it to Jordan. To the paint. Here's Heinsohn. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
To stop the run, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. So it's Denver now. Shoots. And again, Denver no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Scott kicks to Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Watching Jordan take it to the rim, I love it, man. Looking determined to at least force the defense to foul.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Floyd, defended by Scott. Towns, the pass to Floyd. 6 to shoot. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Eric Floyd. Taking 2 shots.
first one falls for him. Goodrich, he's checked in for Jordan. And so he hits both. Here's Heinsohn. Pass to Pettit. Kicks it to Scott. Here's Heinsohn. To the inside. Pettit. It's tipped.
Boy, the size of Smith so intimidating. A 7'3" Hawk who uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Floyd, defended by Scott. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. And the shot goes in. Scott's got his first points in this one.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
With the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Fires, high post, and that one hits back iron. Jazz have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Goodrich passes to Heinsohn. Lays it up and off the glass.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pierce covering. Scott pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Pierce. The kick out to Scott. Step back shot. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. Richmond outside. Here's Floyd. With the floater. And the layup is good. Floyd's got 12 points here in the second half.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Pushing it up. Lays it in off the breakaway. Floyd's got 6 here in this quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Pettit. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. And that one's good. Towns.
Beast mode in the painted area. Karl-Anthony Towns. Hard to match up with him. His size and skill set, top level.
The pass to Pierce. Back to Goodrich. Richmond with the defensive effort. Goodrich has gone 1 of 3 on the night. On up the court. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, I love how Towns plays with a chip on his shoulder. He brings it every night with force.
And here is Scott. Pass to Goodrich. Back to Scott. Inside.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Utah.
this was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
No one covering. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Here's covering. Misses the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
To the middle. Here's Goodrich. It doesn't go for him. Richmond with the defensive end. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. That one good for 2.
And inviting contact. That's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Scott. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. So they've done it. They're going to move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy in it. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bay in the town. Debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about.